If you're in your 20s, you know that hanging out with friends feels like a breath of fresh air, an escape from reality, and the most comfortable place to be. That's exactly the kind of bond that the characters in Friends share. Hello and welcome to Miss Popcorn. Today, we're diving into the top reasons Friends is the ultimate show about friendship in your 20s. Whether you have been watching for the millionth time or you're just tuning in for the first, let's talk about why this show resonates so deeply with young adults. Grab your cup of coffee and let's get into it. Number 1. The search for identity. Your 20s are all about figuring out who you are, and guess what? So are Ross, Rachel, Monica, Chandler, Joey, and Phoebe. Over 10 seasons, we watch them piece together the puzzle of their lives, creating stories that feel incredibly relatable and proving that the journey to self-discovery isn't so different for any of us. Take Rachel for example. She starts as a runaway bride with no clue what's next, completely dependent on her dad and lacking any real world skills. But when Monica takes her in, shares her apartment, and introduces her to the group, everything changes. Slowly but surely, with the support of her friends, she goes from a clueless waitress in season 1 to a successful fashion executive by the final season. Talk about growth. Then there's Ross. On paper, he seems to have it all figured out. He has his PhD, a career as a paleontologist, and a deep love for dinosaurs. But his love life, a complete mess. He goes from divorcing his lesbian wife,
my wife's a lesbian.
Cool.
to another divorce after saying the wrong name at the altar, followed by a quickie marriage that also falls apart, before finally ending up with his longtime dream girl, Rachel. For Monica, it was about recognizing who she was at her core, a nurturer, and building a life that reflected that. When she fell in love with Richard, she had to make a tough choice. She wanted kids and he didn't, so she walked away, choosing to stay true to herself. That decision led her to the life she always dreamed of, creating a home with Chandler, becoming a mother to twins, while thriving in her career as a chef.
I love her. I love her.
I love you, Monica.
Through all these ups and downs, we cheer for their wins, empathize with their losses, and cringe at their awkward moments, just like we do with our own friends. We all know what it's like to find our footing, and Friends makes us feel seen and understood. Number 2. Navigating relationships. For most people in their 20s, love doesn't follow a straight path from finding your life partner in college to happily ever after. Instead, it's a chaotic mix of bad dates, heartbreaks, and surprises you never saw coming. And Friends captures it all.
We were on a break, okay?
Take Rachel and Ross, for example. They are the ultimate on-again, off-again romance. Their relationship is filled with passion, miscommunication, bad timing, and of course, the break. They show us that sometimes love isn't about getting it right the first time, but about growing into the person who can make it work. Then there's Chandler and Janice, the ex you just can't shake off. We all know that one person who keeps popping back into our lives at the worst or weirdly best moments. Janice may have been over the top, but their relationship reminds us how hard it can be to fully let go.
Does that sound like Janice?
But love isn't just about who stays or who keeps coming back. It's also about who you have to leave behind. Monica and Richard had something real, but when their long-term goals didn't align, they just had to make the painful choice to walk away. Their story is a reminder that love isn't just about deep feelings. It's about timing, compatibility, and the future you want for yourself. And sometimes, love surprises you in the most unexpected ways. No one saw Monica and Chandler coming, but their friendship turned romance became one of the most solid and heartwarming relationships in the show. They prove that sometimes love is right in front of you, even if it takes a while for you to see it. From dating disasters to deep emotional connections, Friends mirrors the messy, unpredictable journey of love in your 20s. It reminds us that finding the one isn't always a straight line, but that's what makes it interesting. Number 3. Friends become family. In your 20s, friends truly become family. They understand your struggles because they are facing them too. Despite coming from different backgrounds, the shared experience of navigating adulthood brings you closer. Take Monica and Ross, for example. They may be siblings, but their upbringings felt worlds apart. One was the golden child, the other was the overlooked fat kid. Rachel grew up spoiled and pampered, while Phoebe faced a childhood of hardship. Joey comes from a loud, loving Italian family with 7 sisters, while Chandler was an only child who was raised by eccentric parents, and then the divorce left him emotionally guarded. Despite their differences, they build a family of their own, one where they show up for each other and create traditions that make life a little less overwhelming. Whether it's Thanksgiving dinner at Monica's, or playing football at Chandler and Joey's, planning surprise birthday parties, staying at the hospital when someone is sick or having a baby, or just being there through heartbreaks and career struggles, they are family to one another. Sure, they spend an unrealistically long time at the coffee house, but honestly, who can blame them? If we could, we'll do the same with our friends too. And each of them brings something special to the table. Monica is the glue that holds them together, always making sure everyone is fed, cared for, and aggressively looked after. She is the friend who plans the game nights, forces you to go to the doctor, and always has snacks at her place. Chandler keeps things fun with his quick wits, but beyond the jokes, he's deeply reliable, the kind of friends who will help you pay rent, give you a place to crash, or crack a joke when you really need it the most. Phoebe is effortlessly cool and endlessly kind, and always up for something weird and wonderful. She's the friend who will help you move, defend your honor when it's necessary, and write you a really bizarre but heartfelt song about anything. Rachel is fun, stylish, and always down for a good time. She brings warmth, excitement, and just the right amount of drama. Ross is passionate and loyal and a little bit dramatic, but in a fun way. Together, they're the kind of friends you never want to leave, and that's exactly why we never stop watching Friends. So there you have it. 3 reasons Friends is the ultimate story about friendship in your 20s. Which Friends moment perfectly sums up your 20s? Are you in a friends group? What's your favorite thing about your gang? Let us know in the comments. Thank you for watching Miss Popcorn. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more fun discussions about your favorite shows and movies. Until next time, keep the popcorn warm and your friendships even warmer. See you soon.